Yes, the raise to Social Security benefits is real and it's coming soon. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. Alright, now in this video, I do want to address a concern that I've been seeing showing up down below in the comments section a lot lately, and it directly relates to the raise for Social Security benefits, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, and VA beneficiaries. Let's get into it and talk about what's going on and what I am seeing down below in the comments section and the concerns that I want to address right here in this video. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video. As I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm watching all this new information hitting the wire each and every day, the announcements, the updates, the reports, and everything else coming out, doing all the research and breaking it all down into these videos so you can stay updated with what is actually going on right now and how it's going to impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course anything out there right now that we can possibly grab and or take advantage of, including money, benefits, raises to benefits, checks, stimulus, programs, or anything else like that. Of course, I'm watching it all closely and bringing it to you in these short videos to keep you updated and ultimately to help you out in any way that I can, as I completely understand the low income and the fixed income need more money right now. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's get into it and talk about what is going on here and the concerns that so many people here in the community are having right now. Alright, so let's talk about it. So down below in the comments section, I've been seeing this a lot lately, and I just want to give it to you right here in this video really quickly to break it down and let you know what's really going on here. So a lot of the concerns that I'm seeing down below are saying something along the lines of, I'll believe it when I see it, or it's not real, or it's not happening, or they haven't approved it yet, or all kinds of things like this. Let's break it down here and talk about what's actually going on, because yes, this is real. Yes, it is happening. However, it has not hit your benefits quite yet. However, it is coming relatively quickly here, and I want to break that all down for you. So just the other day, we got the big announcement out of the Social Security Administration in regards to the annual cost of living adjustment, otherwise known as the COLA raise, which also will impact about 70 million beneficiaries of all the benefits I mentioned a little bit ago right here in this video. So yes, this has been approved. Now here's the thing. This does not need to go through the congressional process. It does not need to be approved by the president. It does not need to be signed. It is not a bill. It does not need to do anything. Literally, we got the announcement out of the Social Security Administration, and that's it. They have the authority to do this, right? So they have the full ability to approve this raise, and it is something that comes along for Social Security beneficiaries every single year, and it's all based on inflation, the third quarter inflation. So that's what it all comes down to. It's all predicated on the inflation reports from the months of July, August, and September, and based on the CPIW, the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers. That's what it comes down to. So when it comes down to the raise, if you've been watching your benefits here, and over the last little while now, we've been seeing some benefits hitting bank accounts. And yes, I've been seeing some comments down below saying, I didn't get it. It didn't arrive today. You're right, it's not going to be arriving yet. However, when we roll over to 2023, that's when the new raise will be hitting benefits. Now again, I know that this is completely basic stuff. I know that we talk about this stuff, and I know that the vast majority of you here in the community are very aware of this. I know because we talk about this, and again, many of you have been receiving benefits for a long time now, and you know how the system works. The Social Security Administration announces the annual cost of living adjustment in mid-October, and then that actual raise goes into effect for your January benefit. And remember, it's a permanent raise. This is not something that comes in and it's a 12-month raise and then they take it away. Nope, that's not how it goes. This is a permanent raise to your benefits. So as this new COLA raise will be implemented into your January benefit, that is going to be your new benefit going forward. Then next year in 2023, when we potentially see more inflation and higher prices on everything, again, they're going to calculate the COLA again next year, just like they do every year, based on the third quarter inflation, again, July, August, and September. And then at that point, in about a year from right now, again, October of next year, we will be getting the next COLA raise, which will be going into effect of January 2024. The same thing that happens every single year. So when it comes down to some of these other raises that we've been hearing about as well, like a $200 per month raise or all of these other increases to benefits, like raising the minimum benefit and raising benefits up to the federal poverty line and all these other things that we've heard from out of Congress with all these bills and packages, their proposal and amendments and reform to very important benefits. Yes, now those, I agree. Those technically have not really been approved yet for the most part, right? There's a lot of pieces of legislation out there right now floating around Congress to change benefits and do all kinds of different things for Social Security beneficiaries. But the cool thing about the COLA, we don't have to worry about Congress at all. Completely forget about Congress when it comes down to the COLA. That's the best thing about it, right? It is the Social Security Administration. They are the only ones that come out with this. It completely bypasses Congress. Since 1975, we've been bypassing Congress with the COLA raise. Pretty nice, right? So prior to that, prior to 1975, it was all based on Congress. They were the ones that would come out and, figure out how much the COLA was going to be. What a mess. So obviously, I was not talking about Social Security back then because honestly, I wasn't even around in 1975. That was way before my time. But I can't even imagine how much of a mess that was back in the day, prior to 1975 when Congress was the ones approving the COLA each and every year. I can't even imagine what that kind of mess with that would be, especially today with everything's going on. But it's all down to Social Security now. They are the ones that have the authority to do this. They are the ones who run these numbers. They are the ones who make the announcement, and that's it. Once Social Security sings, it's official, right? And Social Security has officially announced the annual cost of living adjustment for 2023. And again, it's a big one. We all understand this, right? This is a nice big raise. Of course, we were all hoping for 10%, 11%, 20%, 100%. You know what I mean? We were all hoping for something much bigger. But realistically, this is still a pretty substantial raise. And I think we all need to be glad that at least it's what it is. And it could have been a lot worse, right? It could have been a lot worse. I mean, seriously, it could have been 3%. It could have been 5%. It could have been so much worse than what it really is. So I think we just need to be grateful for that, it's actually pretty substantial considering what, all the numbers that could have been coming out and what it actually could have turned out to be. I just think we have to feel like, you know what, this is going to be a permanent raise to our benefits. So from January of 2023 going forward, this is going to be our new benefit going forward. And again, any raises would be on top of that new base number. So all that kind of makes sense? So I hope this makes sense. But again, I continue to see down below in the comment section, like I said, different comments saying it's not real, it's not happening, it's not approved, I'll believe it when I see it, I'll believe it when I see it in my bank account. Well, it's not that far away. I mean, realistically, the end of the year and the new year is only a few weeks away. I know it's crazy when we think about it. Generally, we think about the new year being months away. I mean, yeah, we could look at it in the form of months, but realistically, it's only weeks away, right? It's not that far away. It's crazy to think how close the new year really is. And the holidays, I mean, seriously, right? We're like knocking on the doorstep of all kinds of holidays here, right? I mean, it's nuts with stuff going on right now. So anyway, I wanted to bring this to your attention. And again, I know this is super basic. I know that the vast majority of you here in the community are very aware of this, and I know that you understand this. But again, I just want to make it very clear. It's not going to hit your benefit amount. It's not going to be in your bank account. You're not going to see it until your January payment. So when January rolls around, then you'll see it. If you don't see it in January, well, then I would say you probably need to make a phone call, okay? But at that point, between now and then, you don't need to make a phone call. You do not need to call the Social Security Administration. They will simply tell you, it's going to go into effect in January, okay? They're not going to tell you anything else other than what I'm telling you right here. In fact, they'll probably even tell you less. So, just saying, right? So anyway, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. If you need any further, details, or if you have further questions, please leave those questions down below. I do my best to read as many comments as I possibly can each and every day. I do my best to respond to as many as possible. And when I do see the same questions coming up time and time again, I like to come back and make dedicated videos because I feel like, 15, 20, 25, 40, 50 people, something like that, are asking or gesturing toward the same type of comments or, questions, things like that. Again, I like to come back in a video like this and kind of clear it up just in one kind of, swoop, just come in and answer it all for you right here in one quick video. So anyway, hope that one helps to clear it up a little bit more. And again, I know we all understand this stuff, but at the same time, just want to make it very clear, we will not see this benefit raise until January, right? So anyway, I'll keep you posted as I do get more details on anything right now in regards to money, benefits, checks, raises to benefits, programs, stimulus, or anything else along these lines, or new bills, packages, proposals, anything like that coming out of Congress. Of course, I'll continue watching it very closely and bringing it to you right here in these videos. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, please have a nice day, enjoy, and I'll continue to be here for you every single day. Please remember that, enjoy, and I'll catch you again later in the next one.